You see this?
Look, if it ain't official Dana J, Levi for Kelly, Primadonnanews, I don't even want to see it. Just take the photos.
Y'all want to know something funny? It's a lot of people working hard to keep slow people from the truth. But I've already gave you the blueprint as to why I support RKelly. Period.
Now, let me tell y'all what the hell done went down today. Now, RKelly done released a whole, well, he didn't release, okay? He can't even release himself. So listen, he can't release nothing else, all right? So RKelly's album of songs that were unofficial were uploaded in album format today, okay? On Spotify and iTunes. Everybody hit me up. Tasha. Remixes and cuts to songs that he didn't want out, okay? That had him admitted to things. You know what I'm saying? Because when you do your first draft, you know what I'm saying? When you writing a book or writing a paper, you know what I'm saying? You remember how you used to have to brainstorm in school? You put the truth down. Then, from there, you start to scratch out to make it just a little bit more fictitious, okay? But them songs that he did not want out came out. Now, let me tell you something. Everybody wondering how it got out. Sony has came out to deny putting it out, and some label called Legendary Records has put it out, okay? So they're trying to trace back who the shell company belongs to that had authorization to release unofficial songs that technically belong to Sony, okay? And so Sony has demanded that iTunes as well as Spotify take down the album, all right? Now, everybody wondering how did the album get out? I'm going to tell you how it got out. I spent 2 days with this man, Don Russell, okay? If you saw the exclusive interview, we put it on both YouTube and we put it on TashaKLive.com, okay? So go to other and watch, go to each and watch both. Now, I can tell you this, and I think he said this in the interview. The only person that has RKelly's recent masters as of the last 6 years is Don Russell. He got them put up in a storage. The actual masters, okay? Tracks that are unreleased in a storage. He's since, after he said that he was innocent, he didn't threaten none of R. Kelly girls. He didn't threaten to blow up no Surviving R. Kelly documentary. He didn't blow up nobody's car. He didn't threaten to release inappropriate pictures of these victims in order to intimidate them, only for the feds to bring the easiest case ever, his phone, his call log, his time, and prove that it was actually him doing R. Kelly's dirty work. But he wanted to brand himself as the tap dancer on my show. Said they had met in the subway. He was tapping to R. Kelly singing. That's what he said, okay? And he's doing that in prison now, tapping to R. Kelly singing, okay? So he is truly a tap dancer. Now, what's interesting about this is that he sat there and told me that he was the only person that was in possession of R. Kelly's music. He was. Now, he's due to turn himself in if he ain't turned himself in. So I best believe before he went in, because, 2 years, 20 months, that's almost 2 years. That's a lot of time to take off and not work and to not have a backup plan. And then R. Kelly, he's running low on legal fees. You need money for legal fees. So what do? You create a possible shell company. I'm just saying hypothetically because he got the masters. He got the key to the storage, okay? You create some type of album, upload it, have the residuals and the income coming back to you in the shell company that you started because you are IT geek, okay? You in jail, so it looks like you ain't do it, but you had somebody press send at the right time just so it can collect royalties. So when your tap dancing ass get out, you got a little check to play with. So I'm guaranteeing you with everything in me, this is the person that did it. Okay? This is the person that did it. Moving on.
I And it's funny how the media keep running with this Don Russell character, knowing he ain't the manager. But if you go to my YouTube channel, you'll find out exactly why I told people RKelly ain't behind his shenanigans.
Congratulations. You just got him a wife for life. You should talk to TMZ and just tell them you was hoodwinked, and they gonna put y'all in a position to make some money. Talk to them. I've already talked to them about it. The benefit. I'm just real, man. No, it's just I'm sorry, man. I understand that. Whatever me and my wife going through divorce right now. Tell me. Situation I gotta go through a divorce now. So Tim, I'm a Tim, you the man of your house. You can fix that shit. No, it's over, bro. That shit. I've been married for 20-some years, bro. It's over. You are the man of your house. You can fix that shit. I mean, you talk. I already called some folks, my brothers, all them, man. This shit. Once I do that, bro, marriage don't get fixed like that. You should know this. You a savage. And once you call brothers and tell them what the fuck going on, it's over, man. That's too much public. My brothers know what's going on, what happened, what all this shit, bro. I'm done. I mean, tell Rob he can do what he gonna do. I'll go out and make my meeting, and you know, he gotta be like white for him. Like I said, you should talk to him. I ain't saying who else should talk to him with you, but you should. Go and talk to that man. I'm gonna send you the number, call him, and tell him, listen, man, listen, they wait, whatever. You rehearsed you in this shit, they twist this shit, whatever you gotta tell them. Because at the end of the day, that's still your daughter. When all of this shit, the dust settles, you're gonna want a relationship with her, and what you gonna want to be out there is that, listen, man, I screwed up, but or maybe I don't know if you feel that way. If you feel like you made a mistake, but whatever happened, I just wanted to, get back close to you. This is coming from a man who lost a child. I mean, so if I had it in me right now to go back in time and say 2 words to my baby girl, I would do it. I don't. So say something positive so you can have that at least out there. So when she sees it, it's public. Listen, babe, I'm sorry. I did try to make it. I'm talking about when you laying up there and she's standing over you at the end of your days, you want her to know that, goddamn it, I made a mistake, I'm sorry, and I wanted to fix this. Talk to God about the best way to get that out. And you come, because only you know what's happened. She knows too, which is why y'all are so far apart right now. But something has to be said. If you are realizing this thing is falling apart, it's not going the way everybody expected it to go, something has to be said. Because I've got a million fucking fans that when they start hearing this shit, like I told you, I promise you I won't put your ass in this. If you're going out there and you say something, you gotta rescind some of the stuff. Not everything. Just go say something positive. Baby girl, I support you. If you're with that man and that's your choice, we love you and I hope the best for you. And then go and talk to my man over at TMZ or whoever you need to talk to. They're gonna put some money in your.
Why the fuck these niggas wanna go against the grain? Yeah. Why the fuck these niggas wanna drag a nigga name? True story. The jury don't want me to make it. The DA, I know that he working. Oh, he working. Prosecutors wanna help me. What? I'm hoping they don't do me dirty. This 40, I got that bitch dirty. Shoot on go, he shoot perfect.